All right, good morning. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our gentle yoga. And we just grab a little hair clip and one more. Keep track of the time. All right, so get started here in just a moment. There we go. All right, welcome. I'm glad that you were able to still make it, even though we pushed the time to an earlier slot. This works better for my schedule, and hopefully it works well for you. So let's go ahead and come to our comfortable seated posture. Good, and just relax the hands in your lap or on your knees and close your eyes softly. Take a nice deep breath. Lengthen from the base of the spine, up the back, through the neck, through the top of your head. Good. Just relax from the top of the head, down through the forehead and around your eyes. Relax down through the nose, the cheeks, the corners of your mouth. Relax your jaw. And take a nice deep breath and relax down through the neck and throat and the shoulders, all the way down the arms to your fingertips. Back up through the shoulders. And relax through the upper back, your chest, your lungs, your heart center, down through the abdomen, through the lower back, from the hips, all the way down the legs to your feet and your toes. And now bring your awareness to your breathing. Inhale and exhale deeply. And see if you can even out your breath. Count the length of your inhalation, count the length of your exhalation, even out that breath. Good. And as you exhale, bring your chin forward, hang your head down, and just draw your chest up towards your chin. Feel that stretch to the back of the neck into your shoulders and just hold. And then let your head roll to one side so the face is forward. Just let your ear hang toward the shoulder. Relax your jaw. Around to the back, let your head go back. And then over to the other side. And back down to the front. And we'll do a few circles. Inhale, roll your head to the back. Exhale, back to the front. And let's change direction. Good. And just let your head hang down. Clasp the hands together. Lay them gently on the back of the head. And hold. back up. Put one hand on the head, the other one, and just rest on your leg and draw the ear toward the shoulder and hold. And then back up and over to the other side. Good, and let your head come back up to center, and then just turn your head gently from side to side. Good, let your head come back to center. All right, arms by the side, take a nice deep breath. Inhale, reach. And just clasp your hands, let the palms reach up. Exhale to one side. Inhale as you come up. Exhale over. Inhale to center. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good, and come right back to center. And then just place those hands on the back of your head. Open the elbows back. Inhale, as you exhale, you're going to lean to one side. Go ahead and put your hand onto the mat. And then if you're comfortable coming all the way down, you can look up towards the ceiling and stretch. Inhale, as you exhale, just look forward. Reach your arm over your head like you're reaching for the wall and hold. Drawing that opposite hip towards the floor, 2, 3, 4. Good, let that palm go up. Inhale, reach and come on up. Exhale, let your arm come down. All right, so we're going to switch the feet around. If you want to stretch your legs out for a moment, you can do that. And then tuck the other heel in. The opposite foot in front. Clasp your hands together. You can even switch your hands around. So I'm going to put my opposite hand on top. Go ahead and reach out and come on up. And draw back slightly and stretch. Good. Hands on the back of your head, elbows up and back. Inhale as you exhale, lean to the other side. Go ahead and place your hand on the mat. Maybe come on down to the elbow. Look up towards that ceiling and stretch. Inhale as you exhale, look forward and reach. And 2. Good. And inhale, reach and come on up. Exhale, let your arm come down. Go ahead and take your hands behind your back. Gently draw the shoulders back. Stretch. And relax. Go ahead and reach forward. Let your fingertips touch your shoulders. And now just bring those elbows in, back, around. Nice big circles. Good, and change direction. And relax. All right, go ahead and stretch your legs out again. Walk those feet in and out. Okay, we'll come over onto the hands and knees and start to loosen up our back a little bit. So let's start in our table pose where the hands are under your shoulders, knees are just hip distance apart. And when you're ready, tuck your chin in, round your back and shoulders as you exhale. And then arch your back, look up as you inhale. Just move at your own pace. Feel that stretch the lower back, middle back, but you're also going to feel it through the stomach and abdomen. So inhale. Okay, next exhale, go ahead and bring your hips back toward the heels. Reach forward with those fingertips, forehead towards the mat, and just relax for a moment. Stretch it out. Take a nice, slow, deep breath in. All right, let's do a downward dog. So you want your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders. Put my hair up. And when you're ready, you're going to press back into that downward dog. So you're in this position. Come up onto the hands and knees. Go ahead and press back and stretch. And you can bend one knee. Push the opposite heel to the mat. So we're adding in that runner stretch back and forth. Good. Let's bring the shoulders forward, knees down to the mat. And I'm going to have you bring your chest right on down onto the mat, right between your hands. Okay. Inhale, slowly peel up. Good. And then press back onto the hands and knees, back into that downward dog. So we're going to do this little sequence here. Let's follow the breath. So inhale, bring your shoulders forward. Exhale, put your knees down, and helps to look forward a little bit and just bring the chest right down between your hands. Inhale and gently peel up. And then press back into down dog as you exhale. Inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, knees touch down, chest comes down. Inhale as you peel up. And then back into downward dog. And we'll do one more. Inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, knees down, chest down. Peel up into cobra. And this time, press back onto the hands and knees. We're going to sit back towards that right heel, twist over to the left. And just stretch out that lower back and your shoulders and hold. 2, 3, 4. Come back up onto the hands and knees. Let's switch over. Sit back towards the left heel and reach over to the right and stretch. And 2, 3, 4. Good. And come back onto the hands and knees. Slide that left knee all the way up between your fingertips. You can turn the heel in. Stretch your right leg back even more. And then inhale as you look up. And exhale as you come on down. So you can rest like this on your elbows, or you can put your forehead all the way down into your forearms, whatever feels comfortable for you, and just hold. Focus on your breath. Inhale, exhale deeply. If it feels good to rock a little bit in the pose, you can do that. Again, just relaxing with the breath. All right, so you're going to bring yourself up. Place your hands firmly on the mat. Okay, let's go ahead and take it back into the downward dog and stretch. Good. Let the shoulders come forward, knees touch down. You're going to slide that right knee all the way up. Turn the heel in. Stretch your left leg back. And inhale as you look forward. And stretch. And then exhale as you come on down. Go ahead and place your forehead right down onto your forearms. And hold. Go ahead and bring yourself up, hands firmly on the mat. Let's take it back one more time into that downward dog. Stretch. Good. Shoulders forward, knees down to the mat. Bring your hips all the way back to your heels. Relax. Good. And then go ahead and come on up into kneeling posture. Let's do the split knee child's pose. So in this one, I'm going to have you open your knees real wide. And if you're on a hard surface, you could turn on your mat if you wanted to, or you could put your blanket under your knees so there isn't too much pressure on your knees. Okay? So you're just going to open up nice and wide with your legs. Come forward, and let's just start by resting on the elbows. Okay, you're going to get a good stretch right here. And then I'll just give you a couple of variations. If you want to go further, you can bring your forehead down to your forearms to stretch. You might feel comfortable coming all the way down onto your chest. You can decide how that feels. And just hold for a moment. Good. And then go ahead and bring yourself up. Right. I'm going to have you draw the knees back together. Let's curl the toes under and just stretch your feet for a moment. And then from here, we're going to come right on up to our standing pose. So just put your blanket to the side. Good. All right. Standing posture. Let's have the feet about hip distance, hands in the hips. I like to start with a little twisting. So knees are relaxed, they're soft. Lean forward, roll around to the back. And inhale, and as you exhale, roll back to the front. Go ahead and change direction. Go ahead and come back to center. Inhale, as you exhale, go ahead and fold right into your front bend. Let your arms hang, head hang. And just sway a little bit from side to side. Good, let's come down to our squat. So reach for the floor, go ahead and bring yourself down. And then back into the front bend. And down into the squat. Good, and back into your front bend. And chest up, hands come to your hips. Go ahead and bring yourself up. Let you support your back. So put the heel of the hands right under the rib cage. Lift through the chest and gently lean back and lean right back up to standing. Okay, now we're going to bring the feet closer so they can be a couple of inches apart, or you can let your big toes touch. Arms slightly out to the side. This is our Tadasana mountain pose. Good. Next inhale, reach out and up. Stretch. Let your fingertips touch, reach to the ceiling, and then exhale, lean to one side. Push out on that. Inhale as you come up. Exhale over. Up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. We'll do some of our sequence vinyasa. So inhale as you exhale, go ahead and fold right into your front Place the hands on the legs, draw your chest forward and inhale. And then exhale and fold. Inhale, reach, come all the way up. And then bring your hands back to the heart as you exhale. Inhale, reach up. And exhale as you fold. Hands on the legs, draw the chest forward. Inhale, exhale as you fold. Reach and come on up. And back to the heart. Inhale, exhale. Hands on the legs, draw the chest forward. And exhale. Reach and come on up. Back. Let's do that a few more times. See if you can practice being fully present in the moment. Right? Just be aware of the movement, the sound of your breathing, the sound of my voice. When your thoughts come into your mind, you're going to just be aware of those as well. Back to this moment. And you can move at your own pace, following your breath. And let's do one more sequence. And when you are done, just bring your hands right back to your heart center. Just pause for a moment. Good, and relax. All right, so let's open the feet wide onto your mat. You want your toes pointing straight ahead. And you want your feet wider than, wider than the shoulders. And then go ahead and reach out with your arms. We're gonna do some triangles. So you can do either side. I'm gonna talk you through a side, but if it works better for you to mirror me, if that makes sense, you're welcome to do that. So I'm gonna turn the toes of my right foot out towards the wall. The back foot, angle it in just slightly. Now, when you look at your feet, the heel of your right foot is in line with the arch of your left foot. So that way you know you're in alignment. Okay, inhale. As you exhale, you're just going to reach out over that right leg, no bend in the right knee, pivot. And you can let your hand lightly touch your leg, or the back of the hand can touch your leg, whatever's comfortable for you. Reach towards the ceiling and try to look right up at your left thumb. Now, if that is, if you lose your balance, look forward. It'll help you to maintain that balance. I want you to hold. Press into the heels, right? Engage those upper thigh muscles nice and strong. Focus on your breathing. 3, 4. And now with your next inhale, reach. Draw yourself up nice and strong. Go ahead and turn that foot in. Turn to the other side. Your left foot turns out, right foot angles in. Okay. It's almost like you're standing between two panes of glass, so you can only go to the side. You can't lean forward. So inhale, as you exhale, reach out over that left leg. Go ahead and pivot. Let your hand lightly touch your leg. Reach towards the ceiling. You can look right up at your thumb. And 2. strong legs, pressing into those heels. 3, 4. And as you inhale, you're going to draw yourself up. Exhale, turn your. Good. Go ahead and relax your shoulders for a moment. All right, so let's do another triangle posture. We'll do some variations with our arms. So you're going to turn that right foot out, back foot angles in. Inhale as you exhale, reach out. Come on down. Might be a little easier to move into the posture this time. Good. And your left hand or straight up towards the ceiling. Good. Now I'm going to have you look forward for balance. Okay, so find a point to stare at. Inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and take that left arm and reach it over your head like you're reaching for the wall. Good. Bring your hand back straight up to center. Inhale. Now you exhale. I want you just to gently draw that arm back. And then back up to center. And now bend your left arm and bring the hand behind your back. Good. And if you're comfortable looking up, you can look up as well. Gently drawing that shoulder back. Good. Reach that left arm up. Inhale and come on up. Good. Go ahead and turn your foot in. Let's switch sides. Left foot out. Right foot angles in. Inhale as you exhale, reach out and come on down. Extend that right arm straight up towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath here. Good. Just look forward so you can maintain your balance. Inhale as you exhale. I want you to reach that arm over your head and just stretch. Good. Bring that arm back up to center. Gently draw that arm back. And back to center. And now you're going to bend at the elbow and take the hand behind the back. And you might touch your thigh. You don't have to. But go ahead and look up over that right shoulder if that's comfortable for you. Gently drawing that shoulder back. Good. Go ahead and extend that arm straight up. Inhale, reach and come on up. Exhale, turn your foot in. Good. Go ahead and relax your shoulders. It's a little more advanced than gentle, but you did great. Okay, so from here, we're going to go into our split leg front bend. Let's add a shoulder stretch. So we're going to clasp the hands behind the back, gently draw those shoulders back. Inhale as you exhale, come forward. Let your head hang. You're going to raise those arms up behind your back. It's okay for your knees to be soft. Don't lock the knees. Otherwise you'll get a little lightheaded. Good. Let's bring the hands to the seat. Release them down to the floor. Reach over to one leg and just draw your head towards your knee. Reach over to the other leg. Let's do the same thing. Switch at your back. Come right back to center. Put your hands to the floor. For balance, I want you to step your feet in a little bit closer and let's come down into your squat. Go ahead and bring yourself down. Good, and then down to the floor in a seated posture. Go ahead and stretch your legs out. Rock the feet in and out a little bit. Let's go ahead and do some floor exercises, some stretches. All right, I really like the cradle pose. If you've been doing yoga with me for a while, pretty much do this one every class. So wrap that foot up. It's either going to go in your elbow or in your hand. Either way works. Wrap the other arm around and just gently rock that leg from side to side. Sit up nice and tall. Back and forth. Just loosening up those hips and lower back. Good, and let's stop that rocking movement, pull the leg in, hold for a moment, and then relax. Let's place the foot right across the upper thigh. Go ahead and gently bounce your knee. Okay, we're going to take the bent leg, cross it over your straight one. This is called the half cow face posture. So you have the bottom leg straight. You can leave the bottom leg straight, or you can tuck that bottom leg under, and that'll bring one knee on top of the other. And if your knees are a little more open like this, that's fine. So either variation, straight leg or cross legs, sit up nice and tall. Inhale as you exhale, lean forward. This is another favorite of mine. Go ahead and lean into it and stretch. All right, go ahead and bring yourself up. Stretch those legs out. Rock your feet in and out. Let's do the other side. So wrap that foot up into the elbow or hand and just rock back and forth. And stop the rocking movement. Pull that leg in and hold. Good. And place that foot right across your upper thigh and just bounce the knee. Let's cross the bent leg over the straight leg. Sit up nice and tall. You can leave that leg straight or tuck it under. Okay. Inhale as you exhale, lean. And hold. Go ahead and bring yourself up. Undo those legs, stretch your legs out. Let's open the legs wide. Now in this posture, you want to sit up real tall. So if you find yourself kind of falling back, put your blanket underneath your seat, raise yourself up just a little bit. Okay. Before we lean forward, let's do a side to side stretch. So you're going to take one hand, reach it over to the opposite leg, inhale and reach up, and then exhale, stretch all the way out, like you're reaching for that wall. If you can reach the foot, you can flex the foot, and that just gives you even more of a stretch, but you don't have to reach your foot. Hold. Breathe. Nice, slow, deep breath. Good. Inhale, reach and come on up. Exhale, let your arm come down. Let's switch over. Inhale, as you exhale, stretch. 2, 3, 4. And inhale, reach and come on up. And exhale, let your arm come down. And then go ahead and lean forward into the stretch. Good. And if it is comfortable, once you move just gently from side to side, stretch over one leg. Good. Bring yourself back to center and then use your hands to kind of help walk yourself up. And then let's do the opposite stretch by bringing the feet in. So relax those muscles. Do our butterfly. Go ahead and bounce your knees. And let's lean forward into butterfly stretch. Good, and go ahead and bring yourself up and help those knees in. Stretch your legs out. Rock your feet in and out. Just see where we're at here. All right, we're going to come down onto our backs. So go ahead and bring yourself down. And once you're on your back, draw the knees up into your chest. Clasp your hands across your legs and just rock. Take a nice deep breath. Side to side. Good. Let's place the feet on the mat and open your feet wide. So you have one foot on either edge of the mat. And drop your left knee down towards your right foot and just hold. And then let's switch. Drop your right knee down towards your left foot and hold. And then back, forward. Good, and let your knees come back to center. So feet are hip distance, arms by the side. Press your back into the mat, press the feet down, raise your hips up into a nice stretch. Just hold. Inhale as you exhale, roll down slowly. And let's go ahead and bring the knees into the chest. Feet on the mat, hip distance apart. Go ahead and raise your hips up. And hold. Inhale as you exhale, roll down slowly. And let's bring the knees back up into the chest and relax. Good. Knees are tucked in. Open the arms out to the sides. And let's bring the legs to the left, all the way down to the floor. Reach out towards your right arm and stretch. So you want to turn your head so you're looking towards your right hand. And you can use your left hand to pull down on the knees if you like. Just hold. Good. Bring your knees to center, over to the other side. Stretch. Good. And bring your knees back to center. All right. Go ahead and stretch all the way down onto your mat. And you can let your arms rest by your sides with the palms facing upward. Rock the feet in and out, and then just let your feet fall right out to the sides. Close your eyes softly. Take a nice deep breath. And just allow the floor to support your body. I'm going to talk you through a relaxation or guide you through a relaxation. So again, just allow the eyes to be closed softly. Take a nice deep breath. And starting at the top of your head, relax down to the forehead. Soften around your eyes. Relax your cheeks, your jaw, relax your nose. Bring your awareness to the tip of your nose and just notice the cool, dry air as you inhale. And the warm, moist air of your exhale. Do that 3 times, 3 breaths, focusing on the neck, the throat. Relax your shoulders. Relax your upper arms, elbows, lower arms, hands, fingers, fingertips. And relax again through the hands, lower arms, and upper arms. Relax the upper back and chest and lungs. And relax your heart center. And imagine that you can breathe in and out of your heart center 3 times. Exhale and inhale. Relax down. Relax your legs, knees, lower legs. Relax down. Now imagine that your whole body all the way down through your toes. Exhale. Relax again your toes and feet. Lower legs, knees, and upper legs. Relax your hips and pelvis. Through your abdomen. Relax up through the heart center, the upper back, the chest and lungs, from the shoulders down to the fingertips, and back up through the shoulders. Relax through the neck and the face, all the way through the top. Now slowly take a deep breath. Start to bring your awareness back, moving your fingers, moving your toes. And as you start to come out of your relaxation, slowly draw the knees into your chest and relax your lower back. And then just roll to your side and rest on your side for a minute. And then bring yourself up to a comfortable seated posture. So we're going to close this portion of the class, bringing the hands to the heart for a moment. It's always nice to set an intention for the day. Right? What kind of day would you like to have? How would you like to feel? Nice and open, and namaste. All right, if you're going to go about your day, have a really good day. And if you'd like to stay and do a full meditation, feel free to stay. I'm just going to put some socks on my feet. Comfortable. All right, if you want to stay for your meditation, you want to get into a comfortable seated posture. Okay, so for me, it's folding my blanket pretty thick. It's easier for me to sit if I'm sitting up a little higher. And if your feet ever fall asleep or your knee gets uncomfortable or your hip while you're sitting, just stretch your leg out. Okay, it's fine. And it's okay. The meditation is really just about allowing yourself to get quiet, to come to sort of a peaceful space, focusing on the breath. And at times it might seem like your mind gets a little busier, and that's okay. You're just observing the thoughts as they go by and letting yourself just be, right? Be still. And over time, over practice, it's going to get easier and easier for you to sit quietly. And you're going to come to really um, sort of almost crave that, just that relaxed space. But just 15 minutes of meditation a day can really get you into the right mindset and can sort of shift that whole day. So, a nice way to come into that meditation, to bring yourself to that quiet space, is to use the breath. So, we'll do the counting today. This is called Matrika Pranayama. We've done that at the beginning where we count the length of the inhale and the length of the exhale, right? And we even out the breath. So, you can be doing that counting, but you can also use your hand to count. So, if you touch the tip of the thumb and finger together, that counts as 1. Move your thumb to the first knuckle, that's 2. To the next knuckle, that's 3. And to where the finger and hand come together is 4. Go to the middle finger with the thumb, and that's 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the ring finger is 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the small finger is 13, 14, 15, 16. So you're counting 16 breaths on your hand. That will take you about 5 minutes. And then when you're done with your counting, if it helps you to still count, you can do another round. If you are in a relaxed space at that time and you don't need the counting, you feel really peaceful, then don't count. Just enjoy and focus on the breathing. Okay, so let's go ahead and close the eyes softly. Inhale and exhale deeply. And then bring the thumb and the tip of your first finger together. And that will be your first inhale and exhale. And if it helps you to count the length of your inhale and exhale, you can do that as well.